Welcome back to Cigar Time, your ever so friendly show all about premium cigars, brought to you every Wednesday night at this time on this channel.
That's right.
Welcome back, everybody.
Welcome back.
Hello, good to be back.
Everybody had a good holiday
Christmas?
or whatever.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
I think I did.
Whatever you celebrated.
I'm sure I did.
Cool. Okay.
Yeah,
Uh,
I'm glad it's over.
It was very good.
This is our annual show where we talk about either the best cigars of whatever period or the best cigars we've ever smoked. And tonight we're going to bring you the 5 best cigars the panel has selectively all smoked. It could be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It could be 20 different cigars. We could agree on a couple. Who
25.
knows?
25 different cigars.
25? Oh yeah, there's 5 times 5.
Oh,
didn't
and I
count
got an
myself.
extra, so 26.
I forgot to count
Oh,
myself.
26. As Tia has 2 number 4s.
I have 2 number 4.
Well, it's better.
Yes, you do.
It's better than having to do a
4
number 2.
It's better than 4 number 2s.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's better than number 2.
Nasty. I knew
Okay.
you guys were going to do that.
Hopefully her ash will develop as it has on the previous show.
Yes.
Well, my nipples
Next
looking
week.
pretty
No,
good.
Next week's show. You should see
She-
Tia's
she
They
action.
said
She
they
did
hear
say
me.
that, right?
I did.
She did say that. I don't get
What?
bleep, but she did say it.
Oh, I didn't hear.
No,
you don't wanna hear it.
It's on the cigar. Thank you very much.
Oh, nipple?
It's- yes,
Oh,
I said my nipples
God.
looking pretty good.
Oh, Lord help.
You can say that.
Yeah, you can say it.
That's
Yeah,
why
have
she's
them.
got 2 number 4s.
I have to laugh at these people. How many seasons have we done?
6.
This is
Because
number
this will be
6.
the end. This show will end, right?
He says that every time,
This
doesn't
will
he?
be the end.
All
right,
seasons.
so-
Holy
so-
crap.
Oh, I gotta light my cigar.
We'll
me
let
too.
we'll let Ladies' Choice go first. This now we're doing it from 5 to 1.
5 to 1.
5 to
5 to
1.
1. Okay. So your 5th best or 4.5
Yep.
best.
Nope,
or-
I got my 5th.
Okay.
Okay, so this used to be in like the 1 or 2, but it's now moved back to 5 because there's other cigars that have, in a way, slightly surpassed it.
In
No
your
way.
humble opinion.
In my palate, on my palate
I'm not using
opinion.
big words.
Your IMHO.
Yes. So the first, my number 5 is the Añejo Shark number 77.
That's not a bad
Box
choice.
press torpedo rated a 94. The wrapper is a Connecticut broadleaf Maduro. The binder and filler are Dominican, and they're aged from 1 to 5 years in cognac barrels. Very good cigar. It's on the fuller body side, and you guys know I usually don't tend to go that way, but this is, I call a sneaky cigar, where it's just so smooth you don't even know it's full body that you're smoking. I get sweet and spice from it, like a little hint of molasses in there. And if I did drink this type of spirit, I would go with a bourbon with this. 'cause
You drink spirit? Wow.
I would go with a
I
bourbon
never
with
knew
this.
that.
All right, that's my 5.
Scott?
Okay. My number 5. I think it's all. Actually, my whole list is all Nicaraguan, so
No?
maybe it might be like a little bit of Honduran. Is the Cornelius and Anthony
I knew you were going to do
Senior
something
is
like
sugar.
What?
I'm going on. This is. If I,
Scott's is going to be off the wall.
All
Yeah.
boutique-y.
these
all
are what I'm
boutique
going.
cigars.
No, what? No, there's one that's not. I'm going by this. These are the cigars, except for the one that I smoked the most this year. These are the ones. These are my favorite cigars.
Oh, this is
year.
ever. This is ever. Not
This
just
is
this
the
year.
ever.
then that list isn't going to change.
Okay.
But I'm going with these are the ones it's yes. As
That's
if
fair.
you've ever watched the show before, you know I probably know I like boutique stuff. So the Cornelius and Anthony Senior is sugar. I'm smoking like these
Well,
a couple times a
one
week.
thing I know definitely about you, as much as you like boutique cigars, I can see you probably don't spend a whole lot of time in the hair boutique.
Nope. Shave it once a week, whether it needs it or not.
I don't see any grass growing on top there.
Both
Move.
these are nice.
Well, I based mine on what I smoke all the time because they're my favorites. And my
Take it
number
off.
5 is National Brand Imperial. It's an
Wow.
Honduran cigar.
He loves that cigar.
I smoke
I
them
know
all
you
the
do.
time. It's just a good smoke. It's a nice long cigar.
Long.
Well,
Extra long.
yeah,
Show
it's
them
like
how
ta-
long it is.
Well,
It's this long.
I've been smoking this about a half hour already.
Yeah, it's not even.
It starts
it's
out
about
at 10
right
inch.
here.
It's about a 10-inch cigar.
It's
So
not
No,
a-
it's 8.5 inches.
8.5
only
inches.
8.5?
by 54.
Is it? Okay, well,
Yeah.
there you
Only
go.
8.5.
All right.
I've measured it. It's 8.5. I didn't use a ruler.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
I can just.
It just needs a fatter
Anyway.
gauge.
It's about the same length as as some of your other
I,
cigars.
yeah, it's a little bit longer.
What are you
It's a little
laughing
bit
at?
longer.
I don't know. I didn't hear what you
You
said.
guys have dirty minds.
I usually do the 6x60s, but this is a
They
it's
don't
a
have
good
national
cigar.
brand
I-
of 6x6.
yeah. They don't. No, otherwise I'd be smoking that.
Yeah.
Wonder why they don't.
But it goes great with a
they got
glass
that
of
one.
Jack, and I just like them.
Rob?
Wow, very good. My number 5 cigar is the Perdomo Bourbon Barrel Aged Connecticut.
Good
Didn't see that coming.
Yeah, I smoke this cigar all the time, and we sell a lot of them in the Phoenixville store. It's got an Ecuadorian
I
Connecticut.
saw a lot of them to you.
Yeah. And Rick smokes a lot of them too. It's Nicaraguan filler, Nicaraguan binder. It's a medium. It's a mild medium cigar. It's got hints of vanilla in it, and it's earthy and creamy. It's very, very good.
That's my favorite Perdomo.
Right now, it's my favorite Perdomo. Also, I think it's very good.
So you don't have another. So there's not another Perdomo on the list. It's safe to say then.
There's not another Perdomo on the list. But also, I'm with you. Most of my cigars are Nicaraguan. So
Interesting.
That's what we
I
like.
love Nicaraguan tobacco. I think it's the best tobacco out there.
Right
even
now,
even
for
better
sure.
than even
I
better than
agree.
Cubans. Cuban
Right
tobacco.
now, for sure. Yeah.
It's fantastic.
All right,
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay. My number 5 cigar is the Davidoff Double R from the vintage selection, because I find the original Connecticut wrapper, to me, my taste, I find a little bit better than the Ecuadorian Connecticut. And since this is a truthful show, this is just my opinion. So obviously the original Connecticut's are not available in the original Connecticut's. So, I like the original ones, and they're a bit pricey, but
You
that
think?
would, huh?
You think?
You're the only one here who can afford it.
The ones I'm
I was
talking
just gonna say that too rich for my blood.
It's a dollar more than I'll pay.
when I was smoking them and enjoying them back in the day, they were only like $11 and $12. So
Yeah.
they're about 2.5 or 3 times that much nowadays. So
3.
that's my number.
I bet all his top 5 is pricey.
No,
Only one of mine
I
is.
think some will surprise you.
Okay.
All right, so
That doesn't, because I had a double R, the current version of it, for the first time this year, and I was like, wow.
yeah,
Even that was really good.
yeah, they're great. They're great. They're a little pricey. They're not
30 cents.
not an everyday smoke, for sure.
There's a customer going to your store just to buy every single line of the Davidoff, just one from each one.
Oh.
And right now, I think he's up to 8.
Who is it?
Wow.
I'm terrible with names.
Eric? Or
No.
David Lou?
No.
He's got a long gray beard,
Yeah, long gray beard.
Oh, Ron.
Yeah,
Not Ron.
Not Ron.
Rob.
No.
skinny
Well,
guy.
Yeah, I know who you mean.
rides
Yeah.
bikes.
Yeah, he's working on a collection. I think that's pretty cool.
That is cool.
So, yeah, he loves your display, and get down to Colmar and check out that Davidoff
Yeah.
display.
And
Yeah.
store in the
Get in
store.
line. A lot of people are.
Shop in the store in the shop. Shop in the
Shop
store.
in the shop.
There you
So
go.
I knew it. I knew it was S's. So your number 4?
My number 4, and I have 2, so I'll do it real quick. So they're tied neck and neck. So I'll start, and you know what's crazy? I love Nicaraguan tobacco, but my top 5, most of them are Dominican. That's weird. I don't know what
You
that
don't like
is.
the fuller body cigars.
True. Okay. With
Nicaraguan,
Nicaraguan
yeah.
mostly is fuller body.
For
But,
the
I
most
got-
part.
Not all of them. I mean,
yeah.
just as a general.
But it's just,
like
but
Scott said.
now that I'm looking at it, you guys are talking about all yours are Nicaraguan. Most of mine are Dominican. So that's
Actually,
shocking to
mine
me.
is spread out all
Come
over
on.
the place.
All right, I'm
killing
coming,
me.
I'm
I wanna
coming,
know
I'm
what number
coming.
4s
All right,
are.
so it's the La Flor
Change it
Two
Dominican.
of them,
Too
too.
much.
It's the La Flor Dominicana Cameroon Cabinet.
Well,
You all know
I know why. I know
I
why.
just love this one though.
Hi, Lito.
The wrapper is Cameroon. It's aged 4 years. The binder's Dominican, and the filler's Dominican and Nicaraguan. So there is Nicaraguan in there. He has that patent chisel tip, nutty, spicy. I love the aftertaste that it has. And if I would drink again a spirit other than tequila, it'd be a spice rum with this.
Cool.
And then my other number 4, which I'm smoking right now, hi Carlito, is the Fuente is the Fuente Hemingway short story. This one is a classic for me. It's rated 91. The wrapper is a Cameroon. As you can see, I love Cameroon wrapper like Rob. The binder in the filler is Dominican, aged 6 months. And do you know they only roll 75 of these a day?
What?
Isn't that- yeah, that's what it
Because
says.
it hurts their fingers.
No, they're only allowed to roll 75 of these a day.
Wow.
Isn't that awesome? It's rated 91. It's toothy, it's rich, it's medium body, but for me right now, it's on a mild plus. And I would drink tequila with
We
this
drink tequila with everything.
and añejo. Give me that brown spice.
Okay.
Cool. Scott?
Mine is a Nicaraguan cigar. It is a boutique cigar.
Surprise!
Let me guess,
Yeah.
Tatuaje.
Two big
No,
surprises.
no.
What?
Close. It's the Illusion Cruzado.
Ah.
Yeah,
Popular
it's
cigar.
nice, medium spice, medium to full-bodied. Lots of smoothness, lots of like cocoa. It's just
Love that cocoa.
love it.
I haven't had that one yet.
You should absolutely try it. Lucion's did really well. They've done well since we decided to bring them back.
Yeah.
Can I get like a little budget on the side so I can buy cigars?
My number 4 cigar is a Nicaraguan. Something I like to smoke quite often, and is a Padron 7000 Maduro.
Nice
Wow,
size.
big cigar.
It goes again. It goes good with Jack.
Yeah.
Price is okay.
I got a funny feeling Jack goes good with your Rice Krispies.
Yeah.
No. I prefer a pale ale with that.
I should have known.
Or oatmeal stout. Ooh.
Yeah, oatmeal stout. Well, that's only with the oatmeal.
Oh yeah.
Lord.
Very good cigar, and I enjoy it. That's my number 4.
Okay.
Rob?
Interesting. I am going off the board here. You guys are going to think I'm crazy.
No?
I am going.
We don't think.
No, I'm crazy. I'm going with a Honduran Puro.
Wow.
Incredible. It is the Rocky Patel
Yeah, I know.
Edition Unica. I
Oh,
cannot.
he
I
loves
know you
that
like
one.
that.
I
Yeah.
cannot stop smoking this
Yeah.
cigar.
That's
It
a good
is
cigar.
fantastic.
You do love that
Honduran
one.
filler, binder, and wrapper. It's very good. It's medium to full bodied. It's got sweet tobacco, espresso, and cocoa flavors in it.
And that was the Honduran cigar of the year. Or they have some Honduran Puro of 2011 or 12.
Yeah, 11. Yeah. I wasn't listening to what you were saying, so yeah. But
He rarely
his-
does.
Oh, I'm hungry.
So you agree? You look like him.
Yes. It's a fantastic cigar, and I am not a Honduran cigar fan at all. I don't
Really?
like it. No, I don't like Honduran tobacco. But this Honduran Puro is fantastic.
I
I
don't know
can't
what
stop
you're talking
smoking it.
about.
It's really good.
You didn't like the old the Camacho 1118 and diplomas and
Yeah, they were okay.
I
They were
love- I used
good.
to love
But
those.
it's not that it's not my favorite tobacco.
Gotcha. Okay.
So, but this cigar is
You don't hate it.
fantastic.
You just hold it in low regard.
Yes. Lord. It's number 4 for me.
Well, my number 4, I think, may surprise a few people on this panel. It's from 1999, but they're still made, but I haven't smoked them in many, many
graduated
years.
from high school,
In all
yeah.
fairness, but I used to smoke an awful lot of them. Is the Onyx Mini Bellicoso.
Oh, the Onyx!
The
You did
what?
shock me.
The Onyx
Yes.
Mini Bellicoso.
Remember the little small ones, the box brands?
Those of you who've been around for a long time,
That was
you
a good one.
especially,
Yeah.
That was a good one.
will remember that cigar. Again, it's currently made, it's still made. But
Yeah.
in all fairness, I have not smoked one in many, many years. Can't tell you why, but just haven't smoked
That's
it.
a good one, Art.
I love that cigar.
It is a good cigar.
Yeah, it's a good cigar. That
It's,
is.
it's not a big smoke. It's a small smoke, but it really packs a lot of strength and a lot of flavor in a small package.
Mhm.
And I really, really like that cigar. So that's my number 4.
Typically, Altatis doesn't make
Yeah.
great Maduro cigars.
But
That
this
Alcazar was good.
I mean, well, that's
Well, that's
New.
that's not out.
Oh,
No.
dang. I'm sorry.
recently they've come out with the San Andreas
General?
Right.
Romeo, which
Right.
is really good.
Newman.
But that
Can't remember.
has been good all
Yep.
the whole time.
Yep.
The
Yep.
But
the
the
Onyx
Alcazar
cigars
is a
are
good
very
one.
good.
So I think we're ready for number 3.
Yeah. So this was my number 1 last year, but now it got pushed back.
Uh-oh.
The Padron Anniversary 64.
What
Rated,
size?
oh, Exclusivo, of course, in the Maduro. Rated 95. The wrapper, well, it's a Nicaraguan Puro with a Maduro. Aged 4 years. I love the flavors in this. It's got coffee bean, little earthy, so smooth, and the construction is flawless, by the way. And if I would drink another spirit besides tequila, I
It would be
didn't write it down. So,
tequila.
oh no, Guinness. I thought Guinness would go
Oh.
well with this.
Okay, yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, thank you.
Mhm. Very good choice.
Thanks.
Scott? Scott, your next
My
boutique?
number 3 cigar
I'll bet it's a boutique.
You're
is a
Nicaraguan.
boutique cigar
Nicaraguan.
From Nicaragua.
from Nicaragua. Stop! How did you know?
Shades of excitement.
We're just very smart on this panel.
Yes, you guys are. It is the one-off, and it's actually was relaunched.
One off of what?
one off.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
Reduced
relaunched
from
this year.
two?
What's that?
Very good
Reduced
cigar.
from two?
Yes,
One off?
Who makes it?
Illusion.
Oh, okay.
I didn't want to say that because it's two Illusions, but
It's all right.
I was
It's what
going
you
through it,
like.
and I'm like, oh, look, two Illusions. It's your prototypical Nicaraguan cigar. Very cocoa-y. It's like sweet, great smoke, smooth. It's just, it's a little pricey, like 11 and up, but it's just fantastic.
Moose?
My number 3 cigar, sorry, Rob, is a Romeo and Juliet Reserva Real Toro,
Oh.
Dominican.
You
And
don't have to be sorry.
it's a great cigar. It is a very good cigar. I just enjoy this early in the day
Yeah.
with a cup of coffee. Other people have Pepsi.
Rob.
It's just a very good cigar to start the day with.
Nice.
Yeah. Oh,
I didn't see
absolutely.
that
is.
coming.
I do it every day.
Yep.
I
Not
didn't
on
see
my
that
list.
coming from
Not
you.
on your list. Damn, you smoke enough
What?
of them.
You ready, Rob?
Not on my list.
Come on, Rob.
Really?
My number 3 cigar is the Oliva V Double Robusto.
Oh, I should have known that was gonna be
Nicaraguan
on there.
Habano cigar. Nicaraguan tobacco. Filler and binder. Medium to full bodied sweet tobacco with spice. Another
Keep
cigar
holding
I
this paper
just
covered
can't
up.
stop smoking. It's just very good. It's well constructed. It's got a great sweet taste to it. I usually smoke it in the afternoon, after lunch. It's a great size too.
It's a lot of people's favorites in Horsham, I know.
Yeah, it's tremendous.
It's one of those cigars that's fantastic that I just forget.
Forget about
Yeah.
And
Because
mine
you're so
is,
boutique-y.
is the Cuban Hoyo de Monterrey Double Corona from the mid to early 90s.
So, yeah, one
Way
of the best
before my
cigars out there,
time.
man.
Yes,
It,
it-
One of the best
it
cigars
doesn't
made.
taste the same as it did back then when I was smoking them by the boxes. And it's the closest thing that ever reminded me of a milkshake. It just tasted sweet, had nutty flavor.
Wow.
I mean, the construction was perfect. I mean, again, these cigars sadly don't exist anymore. I mean, it exists, but it doesn't exist as I remember it. That would be mine.
Wasn't that the one you were smoking and it flew out the window and fell in the mud and you picked it up
Do
anyway?
you remember? No.
that
what
wasn't that
happened?
one.
I got rear-ended. And a buddy of mine, I had a Mercedes convertible, and we were driving down the shore back in the late '90s, and we got rear-ended by this 80-some-year-old woman, and we were both smoking on the way. And the cigar went flying into a ditch. No, I didn't pick it up and keep smoking it. I pulled my car over.
You really wanted to, though.
Yeah, I did. I pulled my car. First, I checked out that I was still alive. So we took a pretty good bang in the back. And, you know, as I pulled over, I still could drive the car as I surveyed the $30-some thousand worth of damage done to the car, which really ticked me off a bit. But that's my
Yeah,
number
but you
3.
remember the cigar and I thought I could have
It
sworn you
was a
said you
great
picked
cigar.
it up.
It was, since this is the best cigars we've ever smoked.
Yeah.
Sadly, it's not available as I remember it because I've smoked them throughout the years. And the cigars they made in the late 80s to the mid 90s or so, it's a different cigar today, sadly. Did I say sadly?
You've
Yeah.
had it.
Okay.
My number 2, and I talked about this last week, but you guys said of all time, Ritmo by Avo, the Synchro South America. I'm sorry, but that is just, I could smoke that every single day. I could totally smoke that every single day. The wrapper's an Ecuadorian, the binder is Mexican, and the filler is from 5 different regions: Nicaragua, Peruvian, Brazilian, Honduran, and Dominican. I mean, I just love this. Roasted nuts in there, charred oak, medium body, and I would do this with an espresso.
Okay. Scott?
Yeah.
My 4th cigar is Nicaraguan,
Well, your
but
number
it's
2.
not a Oh, sorry. 4th one I'm talking about. My
Yeah.
number 2 cigar. It's not a Nicaraguan Puro. It does have a broadleaf wrapper.
Nice.
Ooh.
Now, I don't know if it's boutique or not because it's Tatuaje. I guess
Tatuaje is-
technically
they're a
it
boutique
is,
company.
but it's very popular.
boutique-y.
Everybody knows about it. Actually, it's not even on my boutique. It's not in my boutique section. So,
Oh, you graduated it.
yes, I graduated it. It's made by Don Pepin. It's the Tatuaje.
It's not a Honduran either.
2012
Dorian.
Tohono broadleaf. very cocoa-y,
Mhm.
very sweet. I tell people if money were no object, that would be the cigar I would smoke all the time.
Wow.
Which one was it? The Tatsuahi what?
The 2012 Cajono broadleaf. There's three 2012.
What was that? What was that again?
Cojones.
Cajono.
Cajono.
Oh, Cajono. I thought you said Cajones.
No, I wouldn't say that. Not on live TV.
Rob, are you really covering up yours?
Yeah.
My number 2 is a Monte Cristo Edmundo Cuban.
Ah, that is my favorite Cuban cigar.
I love that cigar.
Absolutely.
It is just, and you gotta have a glass of rum with that, dark rum.
Yes.
It's just an awesome cigar. Don't get to smoke them as often as I did, but yeah, it's a good cigar.
That is my favorite Cuban cigar, Moose.
But
Absolutely
sadly,
correct.
The quality is nowadays is hit and
that's
miss.
why.
Yeah.
I had a Siglo 6, Cohiba Siglo 6 a couple
That's a
weeks
nice
ago.
size,
It
too.
was the best cigar. It's not on this because I did it different. It's the best cigar I've ever had,
Wow.
without hands down. We got 99 out of 100.
Yeah.
Wow.
Rob?
That's impressive. My number 2 cigar, we talked about it last week, is the Monte
Tatsuahi.
Cristo.
Oh, my.
Monte Cristo Ciudad de Musica.
Oh, see?
That
Ecuadorian
one is so
Habano
good.
wrapper,
Really?
Nicaraguan filler or binder, and Nicaraguan and Dominican filler. It's a medium body. It's got cedar, hints of peanuts, wood, and pepper. It is the closest to a Cuban cigar I've ever had without being
Cuban.
Cuban. I think it's a fantastic.
I agree
cigar.
with you.
It's really, really good.
I think it's good.
So that's number 2 for me.
My number 2 has already been said, but it's going to be my number 2, is the Padron Exclusivo Maduro. If I only had one cigar, I could only smoke the rest of my life, and it was a cigar that's available, as opposed to some old vintage Cubans that I'd like. There would be the cigar. It would clearly be that.
I don't see how anybody could argue with that.
No,
Yeah.
I can't. I mean,
Have you had the Imperial, which is a little bit bigger?
yeah, I've smoked all the sizes.
I like that one better.
I like
Yeah,
this
I'm not me.
Lucero.
The Exclusivo is the right size for me.
Yep,
Uh,
just enough.
the one thing I like about all the Padrones, and they're great people to deal with, and they're great family. I know them all, and I knew the father and everybody. He's since gone, but the Exclusivo tastes the same as it did 20 years ago, the same as it did 10 years ago. I mean, it just they build a consistent cigar, and it's just amazing to me how they're able to do it.
Yeah.
It's just amazing.
It is.
Consistency is their hallmark.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it is
you're
the
right.
hallmark.
I'm assuming the Maduro as opposed to the.
Yeah, I said
No,
Maduro.
he said Maduro.
Did you? Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. I like the natural too, but the Maduro to me, I like a good Maduro. And
I'm not a fan
that's
of
about as
sun-
good as you can get.
I'm not a fan of sun-grown wrappers, and it's
Well-
a sun-grown wrapper for the natural.
Well, they don't
it's not
make a
fan.
Cameroon.
That's true, unfortunately. Oh, can
Well,
you
we'll just
imagine?
I've given them the idea.
we'll
That
just
would be
about it.
Xanadu.
we'll just buy it and tell them it's a Cameroon
Yeah.
wrapper.
All right, drum roll.
All
Number
right,
five.
number
Number
one. Okay, so I had like 3 choices.
Oh Lord!
Did you
What
come
were
down
you
with
choosing?
I
one?
assume all the rest are on your list.
Yeah, how do you, yeah. How do
Okay,
you-
so I did come down with one, but I would like an honorable mention: the H. Upman Legacy and the Corona Size.
really?
That cigar, and you guys always laugh at me when I say it gets me high. I love it. The buzz, it's in itself is just like awesome. But I had to go with the Alec Bradley Prensado. I'm sorry.
Oh, it's a good
It's
cigar
just
too.
what it
Fantastic
is.
cigar.
It's a box press. It was #1 cigar of the year in 2011, rated 96. I don't care how many times you pick this cigar up. It has stayed consistent. The taste is the same. The construction is the same. I love this cigar. And the wrapper is a Trojes Honduran. Binder, they don't disclose. And the filler is Nicaraguan and Honduran. And more from the Trojes region. And I would totally drink that Glenfiddich I had, that 21-year age, because it's got that little hint of, it has that sweetness on the finish, and I think it'd pair really nice with it.
Nice.
That cigar is very close to the your other number.
The Padron.
The Padron Exclusivo.
yeah,
Very
yeah.
close in taste.
I would agree.
And they're both box pressed.
Yep.
Both box press, which not everybody likes. I mean,
Right.
I'm smoking a box press now, but you know,
But they're
Whatever
two
your
completely
preference is.
cigars, and you know, but
Yeah.
they're both equally as good in their own right.
Scott.
Okay. My #1 cigar is Nicaraguan. It
Get
is
out of town.
not boutique.
He
Oh.
still wants
Whoa, he
ridiculous.
changed it up.
Not boutique.
Whoa.
I'm falling out
I'm in the
Michigan here.
mainstream here, and it's also there's a tie.
Let's do it.
It's a tie between the Padron Exclusivo the Padron, any of the 1926s, any of the Padron 1000 series, Padron. Because I don't know how you just pick one.
You're right.
But the absolute number one is the Padron 40th anniversary. Not an everyday cigar.
Didn't see that coming.
It is awesome.
Nice.
It's
And I
awesome.
tell
It is-
I
it
tell
is an
people,
awesome cigar.
if money were an object or were no object,
No option.
then that's the cigar. That would be the cigar
Nice.
I smoke from now until.
Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause
I mean,
that's
it's just-
pricey.
It's
That's up
it's
there.
awesome.
But it's awesome.
Yeah, every cigar I described is very similar, but it's very sweet, cocoa, coffee, smooth. It's a torpedo, so it might be the only torpedo on the
You
panel.
surprised me
And the
with that
Maduro.
one.
Really? Oh man, that's fantastic.
Well, no, my shark was a torpedo too.
Oh,
That's
you're
true,
right.
yeah.
You're right.
Rob?
Moose.
Moose.
Oh, Moose, I'm sorry.
That's okay. That's
Moosey
okay.
moosh.
You're
What?
hard to miss.
Well, I'm not wearing my antlers
No,
today.
it's the shirt.
My number one, again, is a Cuban, and again, a Monte Cristo, number 2.
I knew it. I was waiting for somebody with the
Monte Cristo number 2. It's just
Number 2.
great cigar. I love it.
At one time, that was the largest selling cigar in the world.
Yeah,
Wow.
Now it's number 4.
yeah. In fact, I just had one last
Before the
week,
good size, too.
and it went great with a 20-year-old Macallan. It was just awesome.
Wow.
It's just a great cigar.
Rob.
Rob?
My number one cigar has been said multiple times. It is the Padron 64 Exclusivo Maduro.
There we go.
In my opinion, it is the best cigar made.
It
It
seems
just
to be
is,
the
for me.
panel's hands down favorite.
Padron just makes a phenomenal cigar. Like you
do.
said, you can't go wrong
No.
with a Padron.
Not at
You
all.
said it.
Yeah.
Any cigar they make is phenomenal. But for me, my palate, the 64 Exclusivo Maduro is the best cigar made. It's got hints of cocoa, nut, spice, everything. Everything that hits my palate. I love
what's
it.
the wrapper on that cigar?
It is a Maduro wrapper. I don't know if it's with the where
Is it a
it's from.
Cameroon Maduro?
It is not a Cameroon. That'd be interesting.
I know where it's from.
That
Where
was
is
a
it
good
from?
one.
Is it Nicaragua?
No,
Where is it? Connecticut?
Mexico.
Is it a Mexican?
Yeah, it's a San Andreas wrapper.
Oh,
They'll
all
never.
right.
I think they'll never say it or admit it, but
Okay.
Okay. Which is
just look at the cigar.
it's
You don't have to
phenomenal.
cover it up
It's-
anymore.
I don't have to cover it up anymore.
All
That is
right.
correct. But it is in my opinion, it is the best cigar made.
Okay, I
Drum
guess.
roll for art.
Oh, God, this is going to probably surprise a lot of people. You know, the show is
Eduardo.
about the best cigars we've ever smoked. And although it was only one, and it you know, I can't say that it's an everyday cigar because you can't get them in this country. The best cigar I ever smoked was a Cohiba Siglo number 1, the tiny Siglo. I know exactly where I was when I was smoking it, and I know who I was with, and I will never, ever forget the experience. It was the tastiest cigar I've ever smoked. I've tried to repeat it with other number 1s, and it just didn't happen. But the Siglo number 1 was the best cigar I've ever smoked. So as we've wrapped up another year, I want to thank members of the panel.
Yes, thank you.
Thank
and
you.
we want to wish you all the best in the
Happy
coming
New Year.
Happy New Year, everyone.
Happy New
Ciao for now,
Life is short.
everybody.
Cheap
Adios.